Good morning. So if you guys already know, when I'm sitting here, it's about to be a rant. It's about to be a talking video. It's about to be some nuggets, some value. So let's just dive into it while I get ready. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about money habits that are keeping you broke. And these habits are important because a lot of the times people are looking to get rich, to become wealthy, to, have this, and this. But the now is what matters as well, right? And the habits that you have towards money and, what you're doing is initially what's going to lead you there. These habits are most likely playing a part or playing a role in you not getting there. Okay, so the first money habit that is keeping you broke is not tracking your expenses. I think this is kind of where it starts for a lot of people, because a lot of us we right away, we say we're broke, we complain about money, we complain about our situation, we complain about our job not paying us enough. And yes, I absolutely agree that you might not be making enough money, or your job doesn't pay you enough. One of the biggest mistakes that I see people making, and this is a mistake that I made as well, was you actually have no idea where your money goes. And when you actually sit down and you calculate, okay, this is how much money I make every single, you can do it however works for you, maybe month or every bi-weekly. This is how much money I make, and actually sit down and write out all of your expenses. Like, I'm talking everything from rent to car to how much you spend a month in gas to groceries to your feminine products, my ladies. Like, literally write out everything. 4 years ago, when I was just working multiple jobs, yes, I absolutely was not making enough money, but I was like, where is my money going? And even when I calculated like how much money I spend every single day on coffee, guys, actually let me pull this up. Drinking my regular Starbucks order, it's $8. So 8 times 30, $240 a month, guys, on coffee. You go out to eat with your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your friends, like really sit out there and calculate everything, and you will be able to see where your money's really going and what's not necessary. And I promise you, a lot of us, most likely, I just showed you guys $240 a month on coffees alone. That was unnecessary, right? Now imagine I added even 2, 3, 4 other things. I can probably accumulate $500 a month extra from these random things that I'm not even thinking much of on a day-to-day basis, and that's a whole $500 extra a month that I could be having. So that is the money habit number 1 that is keeping you broke, not tracking your expenses. So after this video, literally go and calculate how much money you make every single month, and calculate all your expenses, like every single thing that you can think of that you spend money on. Go through it and really see where your money is going. And instead, like I said, that $500 extra a month that you maybe can be having extra can be going towards something that can actually benefit you, or even better, actually make you more money. Imagine being able to invest that money into something that can produce you more money. And I'll get into tips on that in the next ones. Okay, money habit number 2 that is keeping you broke: accidentally falling for the biggest scam in the world, which is debt. The biggest devil that I see today is this whole buy now, pay later trap. It's a trap for convenience at the time. But first of all, point blank period, if you do not have the money for something right now, why would you go into debt to buy it? Like, I'm talking, so many companies have this option now. Even like regular clothing stores, you can literally, like, let's say when you're shopping on Fashion Nova, buy now, pay later. If you don't have the $200 to buy that clothing, why are you buying it to begin with? Why are you putting yourself into debt? Using credit cards or using this buy now, pay later, just this whole debt situation to pay for something now is what's keeping you broke forever. Avoid getting yourself into debt at all costs. Like, trust me, I know I've been there where I didn't have money for something. So, using a credit card seems like a very convenient option at the time, because, okay, I can put it on a credit card. Those $40 shoes that I really want, I can put on a credit card and I'll just pay it back next month. But do you see how this is going to constantly keep me in this cycle of always having to pay for something back, Okay, so money habit number 3 that's keeping you broke actually kind of contradicts the first one a little bit, which is focusing too much on your expenses. And I know you guys are like, you literally just said money habit number 1 was tracking your expenses. Yes, at a basic surface level, yes. But some people fall into this trap of focusing too much on their expenses. If after calculating your expenses at the end of the month, you constantly don't have enough money, you need to make more money, or else you're going to be in the same exact cycle every single month. Like, look at it this way, okay? let's pretend right now, I don't know, you make $4,000 a month, right? $4,000 a month, just a generic example. And every single month, you're so focused on tracking your expenses, and you're going through this and you're going through that, and you're seeing, oh, I'm only left with $400 at the end of every single month. Are you not realizing that every single month, if you're getting that exact same pay, the outcome is going to be the exact same thing? You're always going to only have $400. So obviously, if you want to start making more money, you have to start doing something different. You need to start making more money. $400 is going to remain $400 every single month. And there's a famous saying, and it's so true, you cannot save your way to wealth, you guys. If your game plan to get wealth or to get rich or to create this dream life of yours is to every single paycheck save X amount of money, if you were to literally do the math, every single month you're save that 300 plus the 300 plus the 300 plus the 300, you're, even after 10-20 years, you didn't get that far. Definitely don't have wealth. You definitely don't have financial freedom. So that's why the saying goes, you cannot save your way to wealth. So that is what I mean when I say focusing too much on your expenses, because at the end of the day, your expenses are going to remain the same. If your income is not changing, then your exact same outcome with how much money you're left in your money situation is going to remain the same as well. Do you guys not notice that I cannot multitask? Like, I can't talk and do my makeup at the same time. Money habit number 4 that is keeping you broke: falling in love with a savings account, also known as your bank's investment fund. Yeah, your money is your bank's investment fund. It's so crazy how, like, all we're really taught is to just put your money in a savings account, and that's like gonna help you in some way, but in reality it serves no purpose, like really no purpose. So obviously we know with currency devaluation, inflation, having a lot of cash is trash. It's rotting. You don't want to have tens and tens and tens and thousands of dollars sitting in your pig bank or sitting in your underwear drawer. But having your cash sitting in your bank in a checkings or savings account, as well, is not doing much with your money at all. It will not increase in value. If it does, it rarely keeps up with inflation. Like, if you, obviously everyone lives in different areas, but if you go and you look at what your bank gives you on your money every single year, it's not that much, right? Obviously, if you have a very different type of account set up, okay. But if you just have, you know, your money sitting in a regular checking or savings account, even a lot of investment accounts, like, you do not get that much onto your money from it sitting in the bank. So that as well kind of plays into the point that I already said, where you can't save your way to wealth. You know, the interest that you're getting on your money in your bank, that's not going to create you wealth or financial freedom. Like, it's really just not. So many people think having your money in a savings account is safe, but is it really safe when, number one, with inflation, like I said, it's really not going up in value, but if anything, it's losing value. Also, knowing if you're someone who you have, I don't know, $100,000 sitting in your bank account, just knowing that money is, you know, not going much up in value at all, but also understanding if you were to really, if I just told you that your money is in your bank's investment account, that means, do you guys not wonder why the banks make so much money? It's because they invest their money, and they have a lot of money. Clearly, they have everybody's money. Okay, if the bank is making all this money with your money, and you're getting like a very small percent interest or return onto your money, why does it really make that sense? You're putting all this money, you're giving your bank all this money to use. Why don't you use it? Why don't you learn how to take that money and actually have it work for you and actually have it make you more? And that actually kind of leads me into money tip number 5, which is not investing or investing too late. First things first, when people hear investing, like, I know a lot of older people as well, when I talk about investing, they're like, oh, but I know my $100,000 or whatever amount is safe when it's just sitting in the bank. Guys, you're moving in fear. If you're someone that's gonna say, I'd rather have my money sitting in my savings account because I know I'm not throwing it at real estate or crypto or stocks, I know I don't have the chance to lose it, you are moving at a place of fear. Trying to time the market is a losing game. Some say property prices are going to continue to fall. Some say crypto is going to boom again and you shouldn't miss out, whereas other people are saying you're going to lose all your money in crypto or you're too late for crypto. Point is, who the knows what is happening with the market, with the world? The best time to always invest is literally right now. There's no right timing. I have so many people that message me and, you know, they're like, when is the right time to start investing? It's now. It's now. because there's never going to be a right timing. I was just talking about, if you have your money sitting in a bank account right now, right? So calculate if you had X amount of money saved in your bank for, I don't know, 5 years. How much money would your money have made you in those 5 years with your money sitting in the bank? Like literally do the math for yourself. Whatever your bank gives you back, how much money would your money have made you in those 5 years? And then when you compare those numbers, this is literally what I did. When you compare those numbers with returns that you can have on your money when you are making the right investments, it's literally insane. I have a mixture of small investments, short-term investments, and long-term investments. One of my short-term investments this month alone had a 25% ROI. And obviously every single month it is different when it comes to investing. No numbers are going to be the same every single week, every single month. It's always going to be different, right? There's a fluctuation. But okay, even if it didn't do that 25% in a month and it did it in a year, like I'm just really ballparking it did it in a year. That still, like that worst case scenario is still more than my bank would have given me on that same money that was sitting in my bank account. And again, that is looking at a short-term investment. I have long-term investments that they've generated me anywhere from 100 to 500% ROI in a year. This is, some of my longer-term past investments that I have, but numbers like that, you guys, are not going to come from your money sitting in the bank. And some of you guys might say, wow, that return is so amazing, but I can't take that step because I'm scared. Because can't you lose money? Absolutely. Yes, you can lose money when you're investing. I would rather have the fear of knowing I'm at least leveraging my money the way millionaires, the way very wealthy people do, than the fear of having my money stuck in my savings account because if I put it anywhere else, I'm scared to lose. Guys, that scarcity mindset is literally what is keeping you broke. I'm not saying to get into investing completely blindly, otherwise you're going to be the opposite. You're going to have more losses than wins. But when you are learning the right way to invest, the goal is to have more wins than losses, and any investor understands that. I said, you moving with that scarcity mindset on, yeah, but I don't want to lose any money investing. Okay, well then keep it in your savings account, but don't be surprised when it's not doing anything for you and you're staying in the exact same situation over and over and over again. Success leaves clues. If you look at every single wealthy person, every single millionaire, every single person, like very, very big people in the world, right? Is it a coincidence that they invest? Is it a coincidence that they don't only work for their money? Is it a coincidence that they don't only trade their time for money? Is it a coincidence that they have multiple sources of income? Is it a coincidence that they all have passive income of some sort? Like, yes, your scarcity mindset is going to be scared, but at the end of the day, if you have these bigger goals, success leaves clues. If every single one of these people that have these results you want does stuff like this, does it not kind of open your eyes and make you realize that is the way to have more? Now, some of you guys are going to say, okay, you're talking about investing again, but how? Like, how do I start? What do I invest in? I don't know anything about trading or investing. 4 years ago, that was exactly me as well. I knew nothing about investing, okay? But I understood I need to invest. That's why I found a credible source that I knew, right? That could teach me everything that I need to know, that provided me everything from zero, the right education, tools, products, services, resources, but also mentorship and guidance. I found one credible source, right, that can really teach me all of that, and that's exactly what I did. Actually, I'm gonna throw on, now there's gonna be 11 habits that are keeping you broke, because that made me think of another habit, which is not wanting to spend money to make money. And so why do you pay tens of thousands of dollars in college or university? Because you expect a degree out of it. You expect a job out of it. Why do you spend a lot of money on a gym membership or personal trainer? Because you expect to have a desired body out of it. We invest money into something that we expect something out of. So how are you not willing to invest into your future, into your education, into your knowledge, if you want this dream life, if you want to become a millionaire, if you want to have this desired lifestyle? That is why so many broke people just stay broke, because they are so quick to say, oh, I need to pay for that. Oh, I need to invest some money. If you want to make even 6 figures, let alone multiple 6 figures, 7 figures, and you are not willing to even invest a couple $100 at minimum into yourself, into your knowledge, then you cannot have that mindset on wanting to become rich or wanting to have all these dreams and goals. This is why it's really important that when I say find a credible source, right, where you know who's backed up behind it, you know there's extreme credibility, it's because I knew, right, 4 years ago, I knew I need to invest some money to make some money. but I don't want to invest my money into the wrong place, into something that's not legit, into something that's not going to benefit me, not going to serve me. I was very serious. I made sure, okay, I'm investing my money into something very credible, and I know that it is going to provide me everything that I need as a complete beginner to start my trading and investing journey, to have success in all these things that I'm talking about. Yes, 4 years ago when I was broke, I was like, wow, to even spend a couple $100s is like scary for me because I don't have money to begin with. But because I understand now the power of investing into yourself, into your knowledge and education, guys, just a couple months ago, I spent $10,000. It's a mentorship thing that, I'm just doing, for myself because I want to take, myself to the next level. And I know for me to take my income to the next level, my business to the next level, I need to take myself to the next level. So there's a lot of leadership stuff. There's a lot of, mindset stuff. There's just a lot of stuff to grow me as a person. And, I'm going to be learning from one of the top entrepreneurs in the world, and I spent $10,000 on that course. Okay, and this is something that if you were to tell me 4 years ago, I would say you're out of your mind. Christina, 4 years later, my mindset has changed so much. The most crazy thing to me is most people as well, they won't invest $500 into themselves, but they'll into learning or their education to elevate and to create something for themselves, but they'll spend $500 so fast on a night out. So yeah, that's money habit number 6 that's keeping you broke. Being scared to invest. Again, be mindful. Don't invest into the wrong thing or something stupid or something not legit, but just know if you have these goals of wanting to do this, have this, you're gonna need to invest something at some point. Money habit number 7 that is keeping you broke: only trading your time for money, only working for money. I kind of already talked about this, and I pretty much said, no matter how much time you trade, we all have X amount of time that we can trade every single day as humans. So technically you will always be capped at a certain amount of money because we have a certain amount of hours that we can work every single day, period. But alongside that, if you want to make more money, if you want to have 4 or 5 sources of income, going to 4 or 5 whole jobs is not realistic. It's not attainable. How to not trade your time for money, I already talked about investing. Now let's look at other ways to make money without trading your time for it, because investing is one of them. But Christina, let's talk about something else other than investing. Learning high paying skill sets online. That I posted on TikTok the other day, and I was drinking my morning coffee. It was like 9:30 a.m. I was sitting on my balcony drinking my morning coffee, and I made about $500, $600 while I was sitting on my balcony drinking my coffee for that hour. Did that require me to trade my time at a job? I was able to make that much money off of a skill set that I learned. And a lot of these skill sets that you hear are based in the online space, and that's why that should be a whole other thing, guys. Take advantage of the online space to make money. Please. Money habits that are keeping you broke, not making money online. Period. Because there's so much money to make online, and so many people just they're online every single day. You're watching my video right now, you're watching tens and thousands of people make money online every single day, and you're scrolling and you're just consuming on social media when you could be producing. It's just, number 1, fix it your mind and understand we're in 2023. Making money online is not a scam, it's a solution, period. Understand that. But number 2, now look at what are some of the most high paying skill sets that can pay me a lot of money online. And if you learn a high paying skill set, let's say it is sales, right? Sales of some sort, I don't know, whatever it is that you're into, but let's say you have a high paying skill set like sales. You can literally make a 6-figure income by just making a couple of sales a day. Another skill set, marketing. Guys, are you not understanding why so many people are doing marketing on social media? Are you guys not understanding why every single influencer that you follow, every single celebrity, why they are doing marketing in some sort? It's because marketing is a very high paying skill set. There is literally a Forbes article, I don't know, maybe I'll put it on the screen, but according to Forbes, digital marketing is one of the top 5 in-demand skills for 2023. There are so many skills that you can be learning that when you learn them, you can make money much faster without trading all your time for it. And again, the best thing about it is that it's online, right? You don't got to clock into a job. You don't got to clock into someone. You can make it from home, guys. I make all my sources of income from home, from my bed half the time, from my couch, or from around the world because I love to travel. So that's honestly gonna lead me into number 8, where let me just talk about this now and kind of, because I already did talk about it, which is having a scarcity money mindset. Just point blank period, because a lot of the things that I've been talking about, right away you might be thinking, oh, okay, I'm gonna shut the video off now because she said investing. Oh, I'm gonna shut the video off now because she said make money online. You have a scarcity money mindset, and you are just right away prejudging, being skeptical, and that is why, and I'm sorry if this feels like it's attacking you, that means it's for you. I say that to my own self. If I'm looking at something online or I hear someone say something, when I feel personally attacked, right away I say, Christina, that is directly for you. That is why you feel attacked. Good, you needed to hear that. So I love you guys, and maybe this is just that hard, tough love that you need, and to have that wake-up call. Number 9, and I'm gonna try to skim through these now, is raising your cost of living as your income increases. This was something that I literally learned with experience. Every time I made more money, I thought I can spend more money. Now, obviously, absolutely, you know, I live a much different lifestyle. I have more money to spend. You can take this advice, and this is something that I'm still working on myself, trust me. If you can make more money but keep your expenses the exact same and not increase your expenses, you will win. Okay, and that leaves me, I think we're on number 10. I thought of some other ones as I was going, so that's why I don't know what number we're on, but I'm gonna say this number 10, I hope it is, which is seeking advice. Okay, that's the last one that I'm gonna end with here. End of the day, you cannot listen to someone that doesn't have what you want, right? And I said this before, like my dad, for example, my family, my parents, I love, trust, and respect, but if they don't have the financial lifestyle that I want, I cannot take all the financial advice from them. My dad guided me in all the right directions to be able to make a living, to be able to support myself. But just if he's not doing something that I want to do, how he can't help me get there. So you need to follow the people and learn from the people that do have what you want and seek that advice. Same way, 4 years ago, I was watching someone just like this. It wasn't on YouTube, but I was watching someone on social media, okay, that she was having the lifestyle that I wanted. She was taking the trips, she was working with other successful women, she was having her own online business, social media, and I just saw everything she was doing I wanted to do. I loved it. I was looking at her life and I'm like, I want to copy and paste her lifestyle and her results. I sent her a message. I'm like, listen girl, I don't know what you do, first of all, because I didn't know anything about anything. So I'm like, I don't know what you do, but I'm willing to learn, right? You have what I want. Is there any way you can teach me, right? I seeked that advice. But anyways, you guys, I did not even finish my makeup, so I need to go finish my makeup off camera. But those are money habits that are keeping you broke. With that being said, you guys, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys gained a tip or two. Do not forget to follow me onto Instagram. I'll link it down below. I am active 100% 24/7 onto my Instagram. That is the place you can talk to me. That is the place you can engage with me and message me, but also don't forget to subscribe, because I will be posting more videos like this. Like this video if you found it useful. Also comment down below any other video recommendations that you guys have for me, and I'll see you guys in my next video.